Konnichiwa! Eizen D Broniac desu. Run Japanese to survive. Hiragana battle shimashou! Eh? Wakaremasen ka? Chotto matte! Okay, it might help if I actually speak in English for once. um, for those who don't speak Japanese, basically what I said was, "Oh, hello, this is Eisen de Broniac. Let's play Learn Japanese to Survive Hiragana Battle." And of course, that last bit was, "Huh? You don't understand? Oh, just a sec." Yeah, it's always fun to have a little joke every now and then, especially when there's no one to translate anything. Those are usually the best ones. But at any rate, let's actually get into the game itself. And yes, it does have massive game maker vibes because that wouldn't surprise you. It should be the case there. And for some odd reason, I get the feeling it's supposed to support the gamepad. It's not responding, so we'll just have to work our way around it. We'll find a way how to work around it. I'm sure we will. Yokozo! Or welcome. This game is designed to teach you the very basics of Japanese. In this case, hiragana. You'll learn how to read and write all of the hiragana characters during the course of your adventure. When your adventure is complete, you'll be ready to move on to more advanced Japanese studies. For now, though, let's begin. As we see some girl walking across a bridge on a winter day. It's cold, but it's a beautiful evening. Claire, what are you doing out here? Get out of the snow! She's not in the snow? She's just staying right there? I don't get it. Eric! I'm heading to the tavern. Gotta get the chill out of my bones. How about I join you? Come on. It's lovely and warm in here. Much better than being buried in the snow, right? You know how I am. I can't resist admiring the night sky. You haven't changed much over these past few years, Claire. And neither have you, Eric. Still, it's good to know I can always count on you to come looking for me. You bet. Come on, let's have a drink. Cheers. Cheers! And then another person enters in. Hello! It's Leon! Wait. Leon and Claire. When did this suddenly become, the past events of Resident Evil 2? Also, if that's the case, who the fuck is Eric, and how does he fit into the Resident Evil timeline? Okay, all joking aside, let's move along. Hi! Mind if I join you for a drink? Leon. Weren't you kicked out of the village? Oh. Yeah, that was just a small misunderstanding. The elder thought that I stole his prized pumpkins, but I didn't. I didn't steal them. But it's all behind us now. We had a good laugh about it before. But you baked pumpkin pie and gave it to everyone in the village. Exactly! That's baking, not stealing. I'm pretty sure if you stole a pumpkin and then baked it, that's still considered stealing. Hate to tell you that. Man, it's good to be back. Oh boy. such a beautiful day. Clear skies, pure white snow all around. Simply wonderful. Since I have some errands, I better not tarry. Where should I go first? Excuse me, miss. May I have a moment? A stranger? Never seen him before. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Tell me something. Do you understand me when I say Konnichiwa? No, I'm sorry I didn't catch that. Aw, that's too bad. Ah, ha, 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 ha. What is with this guy? What's that strange language he's speaking? Farewell. Sayonara. Magic? I can sense he's up to evil. I need to follow him. It's too easy to conquer tiny little nations like this one. There is no resistance. I would hope there's no resistance. That's a terrible multiplayer game. Stop! And why should I? You can't! You can't do this!
Blood whistle. Here it's try.
Thank you for the $3 donation.
$1 for Cebu, $1 for Rodo, and $1 for pasta.
Well, if that's the case, then this adventure will have to come to a pause for now, since I'm gonna have to find ourselves a creepypasta to read for the time being. That actually caught me off guard. Shit. Let's see if I can find a good creepypasta for us to read for the time being. Hopefully, it's gonna be a short one. Let's see. Gonna find us a relatively good one here. In fact, didn't I at one point find a couple? Or maybe those were the ones I read beforehand. Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna work. So, yeah, this is gonna take... Wait a minute, I have to see how long this story is. Okay, it's not that long, so this should work out just fine. This should work out just fine. So, in that case, let me get some audio going, and do I even have... Shit, I don't have voice mod up. God damn it! I'm so underprepared for this! No! That's okay. That's okay. We'll find a way how to make this work. We'll find a way how to make this work, goddammit. Besides, it shouldn't take that long. All I need to do is just find the bits I need to use. There we go. And then let's actually... Can I quickly mute this? There we go. Mute that. Let's go for... There we go. Put that one in. I highly doubt it's going to be more than 5 minutes, so we'll keep that on standby. And of course, voice mod would need to update. Why would it not? Yeah, I know you want to do a setup. I'm allowing it. It's my own damn laptop. God damn it. Alright, come on now. Finish your damn update. Oh, my goodness. Not knowing what the hell is going on in the background. That's a true horror right now. That is the true horror. Forget not understanding how to speak Japanese or anything. No, it's not knowing what's going on in the background. That's the true horror, folks. Let that be a lesson to you. Okay, voice mod, are you done with your damn update? I would love to get this moving for once. The loading. The loading! Zawardo! I'm just saying random nonsense at this point because, of course, I would do that just because I am waiting for voice mod to come up. Also, how's it going, Hiragana? We just got a $3 donation, and of course, as part of my incentive, that means I have to put everything on stop and standby just so I can get this creepypasta going. But don't worry, I found ourselves simple to read one, which of course should help get us into the mood for more of learning Japanese to survive. Okay, you done yet? You done yet? You done yet? Okay, good, it's done. Alright. So with that said, folks,
It's time
Here,
for another session of creepypasta readings. Tonight's reading shall be known as I Know What You Did to That Drug Dealer. People who know me also know how much I live for murder. Not murdering my own kind, or any kind, mind you, but the fact that some human beings have the ability to draw life from another. The first book series that I ever read was the Women's Murder Club series. And I adore mysteries and crime thrillers. When I graduate from college, I want to work with the FBI to help mentally prepare myself for the job. I downloaded a game on my iPhone called Cause of Death. In the game, you get to play as an array of different cops, FBI agents, data analysis, criminals, and even the victims that are about to be murdered. You must then make choices in the game, and making the wrong ones can end up killing you. So you have to start from a certain checkpoint and try again. I probably sunk $50 into this game, buying all the cases along the way. One case in particular I always wanted to try out was a case entitled Your Case, The Missing Child. I saw that the download price was only $1, so I figured to myself, why not? In the case, you get to enter your name and hometown and actually become a cop in the game. As the cop, you have to solve a case in where a little boy has gone missing from his deadbeat mother's apartment. In the end, it turns out that the boy was about to be taken away by child services. So the drug-addicted asshole mom left her son with a new boyfriend, a convicted child molester, so that they could all move down to Mexico and hide out. If all goes accordingly, the pedophile gets arrested and you get commended. But a lot of shit can go wrong in the game. One thing that could go wrong is you can shoot the little boy's father, a suspect that is a drug dealer. Kid's got a lot of positive role models, I played through the game a few times, and I knew you weren't supposed to shoot the guy. But I decided to do so anyway. Just to have some fun with the game. I also ended up getting shot by the child molester feared.
and killed. And I saw a lovely cutscene of people speaking at my funeral. I decided that was enough. Cause of death for one day, and I closed the app down. I opened up my email on my phone. Since I was expecting an important message from my best friend, and I saw an email from someone, and there was, oddly enough, no address. I looked at the text line and saw that the suspect was... Vengeance is always
I am your worst nightmare. Do not look
thinking it was junk or maybe some sort of spam. I decided to open the email and take a look at it. Didn't think it was spam or anything. If you really think this is a spam mail, you should probably delete it. That's just my thought. But back to the story.
I am your worst
The
nightmare.
word shook me to my very bones. Dearest Madison, I know what you did to that drug dealer. Did you not know that when you killed him, you also killed a person somewhere in the United States? Do you not know that cause of death is a game that actually kills an innocent person for every dead criminal? I doubt you did. Now, listen up. I'm going to offer you a choice. Either you click on the link below this text and download the file, or you can die. The file will download, and nothing on your machine will change. Once your download is completed, a sniper on a rooftop in your city
I am feared.
will
I am
murder
feared.
a person you love.
I am your worst
I will send him a notification. But if you do not download the file within the next 36 hours, then you will die. Make the right choice. Oh, and Madison? Sweet dreams. No one signed the email. The download link was entitled I Know What You Did .vbs. And when I logged onto my email on my laptop and scanned the link with my antivirus software, it told me that the link was safe. And now here I sit, one hand on my mouse pad, wondering if I would rather die than to have someone that I love die.
Do not look behind
It's been 35 hours and 50-some minutes ever since I got the email. I can hear total commotion on the other side of the house. Panic voices. I can hear a voice call out to me,
I am
and
your
I'm not
worst
sure
nightmare.
whether it's my own voice or the voice of the killer. All I ever wanted was to solve mysteries. I guess that was my ultimate downfall.
The end. So yeah, that was a story of a random bullshit detail there. Okay, actually, I still have that link, so I'll be sure to post that in. Let's see, it should be right here. Here we go. Because I know you've been wanting it that badly. If you want to see I Know What You Did to That Drug Dealer, there is the link to the Creepypasta series there. But enough of that. Let's actually get back to what's truly important here, the game. Also, I didn't expect that to cover up the dialogue, so let's move that up there. Ah, much better. Anyway, I don't see anybody trying to stop me. You couldn't stop me even if you tried. I'll wipe that smug look out of your face. Appears. You're awfully brave, girl. However, you can't lay a finger on me. If you can't even understand Japanese, you can't hope to dispel my magic. Japanese? Is he talking about the weird words that he spoke from before? Let's see what you can do against my Hiragana warriors. Summoned allies. Enemy Hiragana warrior strike. Oh, thank God I took no damage. Thank God I took no damage. They're strong. Except not because they missed. What the heck are those things? There's no way. I can't. I took absolutely no damage from them, and I'm all out of ideas at this point. My goodness, come on. You can clearly do far better than that. Well, let's fight. Let's attack. I can't even choose to... Yeah. There we go. So let's just punch him. Wrong. Took 0 damage. There we go. Now we're taking damage, so now they can prove to be a threat. It's useless. So, do you surrender? See how your attacks have no effect against my Hiragana warriors? The only way you could ever defeat me is if you were able to understand my language. But you'll never learn Japanese. It's time to finish this. Goodbye. Sayonara. Cast Expel. And we died. There's no one else in my way. This village is as good as conquered. Time to move on to the next helpless village. I can't believe he's so strong. He said to defeat him, I need to learn Japanese. Several weeks have passed since the dreadful events in this village. Claire, our heroine, has spent countless hours helping to rebuild this village. The mysterious Japanese mage left many of his Hiragana warriors roaming the lands around the village. Claire has come up with a plan in order to defeat them. Okay, everybody. Today is the day we begin to fight back against the Hiragana warriors. I've spent a long time researching this Japanese language that we need to learn in order to dispel the mage's magical power. Once we start learning the language, it is then that we can begin to defeat the Hiragana warriors that have invaded our land. I've sent a letter to the capital asking for help with our challenge. The Great Library is sending one of their best scholars in order to aid us. Ah, it looks like she's arrived. Hello. Hello, you must be Misaki. I'm Claire. It's great to meet you. Nice to meet you, Claire. I have been informed about your situation. Thank you for coming to help us. You're very welcome. As you have probably heard, I am Japanese, just like the strange mage that caused the damage here. So please, do not think that we are similar. In truth, he is actually the evil magician named Noburo. My people have been trying to defeat him for generations. As you have gathered, the only way to destroy the Hiragana warriors that he summons is to use the knowledge of the Japanese language. So that's why, starting today, I shall be your Japanese teacher. Thank you. Please, teach us everything that you know. Gladly. But first, let's head inside somewhere warm. Now then, let's get started. Thank you all for volunteering to learn with Claire. No worries. I don't ever want to see this town in trouble ever again. I'll learn Japanese and take down every single one of those Hiragana warriors. Thanks, Eric. I knew I could count on you. Hey, you can count on me too, you know. I want to learn Japanese and travel to Japan in the future. Good idea, Leon. Japan is an amazing place, full of beautiful scenery and wonderful people. And lovely ladies, I bet. Okay, it's official. Leon is now Opie. It's canon. Jeez, Leon, stay focused. Sorry. Okay, attention please. Firstly, I'm going to give you a rundown on what we'll be learning, so please pay attention. For this, you want to make sure that you have both a notebook and pen handy. Taking notes will be the first step to success. And that means you too, player. Go on, grab a pen and a notebook. I'll be waiting. Yeah, I already studied Japanese, so for the time being, I'll just say we have it, and let's move forward. Now, an introduction to the language. The Japanese language has a unique writing system made up of 3 different types of characters. These sets of characters are known as hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Hiragana is the basic set of characters, and by using hiragana, you can form almost any sentence in Japanese. We'll be focusing our efforts on hiragana during your adventures. The other 2 character sets are a bit different. Katakana is almost exclusively to represent words from foreign languages, while kanji is a more complex character set borrowed from Chinese picture symbols. Kanji is quite advanced, but believe me when I say learning it is very rewarding. But anyway, back to hiragana. There are 46 basic hiragana characters, and each one is used to represent a unique sound or syllable. You can also make an additional 25 hiragana characters by adding small strokes to specific characters, and we will learn this as we go. Learning a new language, I'll admit, can be daunting. And don't worry, if you begin to feel overwhelmed, be sure to take a break and come back with a refreshed mind. That's why with perseverance and bravery, you can all learn hiragana. Remember to take lots of notes as we go. Revise your notes every day, and you'll soon commit all of the hiragana to memory. Okay, now get your notebook and pen ready. We'll learn the first 5 hiragana characters now. I will go through each character individually and teach you how to write it and pronounce it. At the end of this chapter, we'll have a quiz, so do your best. And after the quiz, we will travel outside the village in order to fight some of the hiragana warriors. The first 5 characters are known as the short vowels. These short vowels are a, e, u, e, and o. You can see that I've written them above. Let's go through them one by one. This is a, or a. It is the equivalent of the vowel A in English. You pronounce this as a. A is a short vowel. Let's practice writing it. And it's just a little motion there. You won't really need to learn writing it down, but it does help if you want to practice writing it down, should you think about signing up for a Japanese language class, which I would highly recommend you do so. Now it's your turn. It's a good idea to write the character multiple times. Write a small and large in order to get it perfect. Here are some tips for you. The horizontal line is slightly curved. You should draw the character in 3 separate strokes. So, once again, let's just hear the sound. Alright, and moving onward, get ready for the next character. This is E, or E. It's the equivalent of the vowel I in English. You pronounce this as E. E is a short vowel, so let's practice writing it. And again, this is usually the type of thing you would see from calligraphy or that sorts. But these are the basic ones, fairly easy to do so. And practice writing the character now. Some tips: the first line is slightly longer, but both lines are slightly curved.
Eat. Eat.
Alright. Get ready for the next character. This is or U. It's the equivalent of the vowel U in English. You pronounce this as U. U is a short vowel, so let's practice writing it. One more time. Check it out, 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 check it out. Thanks, Bubsy. Practice writing the character now. Some tips: the whole character is vertically long, but make sure you tilt the top stroke properly. Alright. And on to the next character. This is or eh. It's the equivalent of the vowel sound E in English. You pronounce this as eh. Eh is a short vowel, so let's practice writing it. One more time. So you notice this one is kind of like the ooh one, except it's got that little curvy thing at the end that kind of makes it like a little tail. Practice writing the character now. Some tips: tilt the top stroke properly, and the whole character should be made in just 2 strokes, which is the very top one over here, and then this whole bit is used as 1 stroke afterwards. And now for the last character that we'll be learning for now. This is O, or O. It is the equivalent of the vowel sound O in English. You pronounce this as O. O is a short vowel, so let's practice writing. So for this one, you're going to make 3 different strokes here. One like so, and then one to follow up and around from there, and finally mini stroke there. As you see it like so. Some tips: this one's a bit tricky. Make it in just 3 strokes. The vertical line is to the left of the character, not in the center. But with that said, and there's that. Wow! We have covered the first 5 hiragana. Good job so far! These 5 characters, a, I, U, E, and O, form the basic vowels for the hiragana system. Think of them as the equivalents of English A, E, U, E, and O, respectively. That brings us to the end of our first lesson. Would you like to save your progress thus far? Yes, I would. And yes, I have played this game beforehand, but obviously it didn't get too far. You've obtained Study Guide 1. Use this from the Items menu to quickly revise the lesson. So how did you go with the lesson? Good, I think. It seems like a lot to take in. Yes, I have given you quite a bit of information to remember. The best thing to do is to practice writing and saying the characters out loud. Be sure to get the pronunciation perfect, as it will play a vital part in forming Japanese words. Misaki, I do have a couple of questions, though. Yeah, me too! I'll be happy to answer any of your questions before we do the quiz. What is it that you want to know? Well, so far we've learned 5 characters, but it doesn't seem like I can make any Japanese words just using these letters yet. So what gives? Well, the letters we have learned are all vowels, In order to start making Japanese words, you'll need to learn some consonants as well, but you will learn some of those during the next lesson. Misaki, I'm having trouble writing the characters out. They're way different from English letters, so what should I do? Practice makes perfect, Opie. The order of the strokes is probably the most important part of writing. Later on, you'll be able to review this lesson, so be sure to watch the animations one more time and be sure to memorize the order of the strokes. So any more questions, guys? I'm all good, Claire. Thanks, Misaki. Great. Now let's move on to our first quiz. Now I need to quiz you on what you've learned before I send you out to fight the Hiragana warriors, because I have to make sure you're ready first. Okay then, here we go. Question 1. What is this character sound? Well, it kinda looks like O, but that is the vowel sound A. Correct! Well done. Question 2. What is this vowel sound? Well, as I mentioned before, this one kinda looks like oo, but it's actually E. Correct. Well done. Question 3. What is this character sound? Well, I already mentioned which one was E, so this one by default is oo. Correct. Well done. Quiz number 4. What is the character for the English vowel O? And since the only other one that would look like A is not here, by process of elimination, this is O. Correct. Well done. And lastly, the vowel sound for E, since we've already used all of these by process of elimination, that is an E. Congratulations! You've completed the first quiz. Yeah! Woohoo! Good job, everyone! Ha! Too easy. I'm proud of you all. I think you're ready to challenge the Hiragana warriors in battle. The Hiragana warriors surrounding the village are fairly weak. Using the knowledge that you have, I'm confident that you can be able to defeat them. We'll be sure to go after the bigger and stronger Hiragana warriors after future lessons, so we'll just take this one step at a time. Right, let's do this! Everybody, follow me to the village outskirts! So yeah, now we are able to move, and basically the only thing we can use at this point are the movements of the arrows or the WASD controls, which we can easily do at any point. Pressing escape in order to access the menu, which of course we can save anytime you want and quit the game anytime you want. And of course, if we want to confirm anything, we can press enter or, in some cases, spacebar, though don't quote me on that. So let's begin our adventure. To move your characters forward, be sure to move forward, back, left, and right to move your character. If you want to use the WASD keys in order to move instead, here are the options on the menu in order to change the keyboard config. You can access the menu by pressing the escape key. Confirm your selections with enter. And from the main menu, you can view your character's stats, equip weapons and armor, use items, and, most importantly, save the game. This is an RPG after all, obviously being used in RPG Maker, so yes, that would make the most sense. Make sure you save your game before quitting, or you will lose your lesson progress. If you lose a battle, you'll have to reload from the last save point you use, so save often and save always. Good luck! Now, there is one other thing I'm going to do, just so I can give myself a bit of less hassle. Where is Jane? There we go. Don't mind me, folks. I just rather have a gamepad while I'm playing, so I'm just going to set up Joy to Key for that to help. And thank you for opening up a different window I did not want you to open. Thank you, Google. No, that's not what I wanted. I want my damn... yeah, close that out. I want my damn... No, it's not there, so let's just create a new one. Let's call this Hiragana. course, the game is already moving before I have a chance. Let's see. I can sense some Hiragana warriors nearby. Everybody, be on your guard. Okay, it wasn't ready for me yet, but that's okay. We'll take care of this battle and then figure out the rest afterwards. There they are! Let's get them! Yeah! No, Eric, Leon, be careful. You fool! You foolish fool! Huh? We can't hurt them? Stay back! You can't just attack them head on. Uh-oh! No effect on Leon. But Eric and Leon were kidnapped by the foes. 2 of the Hiragana warriors fled, carrying Eric and Leon with them. Oh no! What do we do, Misaki? Stay calm. Listen carefully to my instructions, and we'll be able to take this one down. In order to defeat the Hiragana warriors, we have to use our Japanese knowledge in order to hit them with the matching letter or character. For example, we're fighting against the character A now. That means you need to hit it with the English equivalent character. That's the letter A, right? That's it! When it's your turn to attack, select English from the command menu, then find the right letter to use and select it to attack. If you get the answer right, you'll damage the enemy. But if you get the answer wrong, the enemy won't take any damage. We'll just have to keep hitting the enemy with the correct answer in order to defeat it. Got it! Let's do it! Battle tutorial. In battle, you will take turns with the enemy in order to deal damage. And as Misaki said, you will only deal damage to the enemy by selecting the correct answers. However, the enemy can damage you much easier, so be careful. Your characters do have HP and MP gauges at the bottom of the screen. HP, obviously, the health points. When knocked down to 0, that is dumb. To restore HP, use healing items or support skills. If a character is knocked out, you can return to town and stay in order to revive him, or use HP. MP magic points. When you use support skills, they will decrease your MP. Restore MP with items or resting enemy. Use the arrow keys to select a command during battle, and press enter key in order to confirm. Cancel command, or go back from the previous menu using escape key. By selecting the answer command, you can attack enemies. Select the support command to use support skills, such as healing and curing status effects. Your characters will learn more support skills as they get stronger. Win a battle to earn money and experience points, which in turn will help level up your characters and improve their stats. Fight well, fight strong. So let's fight with the answer command, and of course that's the letter A, so check with the answer A and A. Meanwhile, Misaki shall do the exact same thing. Claire gives the answer A. Correct! It took 31 damage. And Claire avoided the attack from the A character, so we attack with A. It's correct! Claire gives out the answer. Correct! Battle spoils. And we gain 78. That thingy, which I'll just spoil it for you. Number 1, I'm going to lower that down a bit because I can barely hear myself talk. I literally have this down at volume 1, so there you go. That is supposed to be the Japanese currency yen. So we got 78 yen out of that. We did it! Good job. But Eric and Leon, they got captured by those Hiragana warriors. Let's go after them. They couldn't have gone far. Alright. Let's go explore the woods and find them both. There's no time to waste. Claire, take these before we go. Huh? What are these funny-shaped bottles? LSD. Oh, never mind. A popular drink in Japan. Drink one of these ramune in order to restore your health points. Don't be afraid to use it if you're in a pinch. If one of us falls in battle, use one of these revives. They'll bring us back to the fight and even restore some HP. Obtained 5 ramenes and 3 revives. Cool! Thanks! You can use these or any other items we find during battle. Or you can use items in the field by hitting the escape key in order to bring up the menu. You can also save the game from this menu, so be sure to do it often. Now let's go. Before we do that, I still need to configure my controls a bit. So let's see. There's a stick. Oh, and it automatically does it, so never mind. That works well. Let's see. You were... Oh, so now you start responding well. Well, that's just great. Okay, so I guess it was just the directional keys that didn't want to respond, but either way, it seems as if our controller is responsive now. I will, however, turn the volume up a little bit. Let's go to 2. 1 click up. Also, how's it going, Pan? Let's see. What kind of stuff do we have equipped on? Leather gloves, a cloth shirt, and a pot lid. While Misaki has pot lid, leather vest, and a bamboo sword. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better after what happened yesterday. Ooh, bless. Weak healing spell. So yeah, nothing else. We'll be sure to keep Misaki alive for the time being. Oh no, it's a battle! And E have appeared in battle! In that case, let's have you focus on the E, and you focus on the E. So the last thing we want to do is attack one of the letters just to find out that, oh, it's already been defeated, and we just hit something for no damage. Stop attacking Misaki! So you don't need none of this. Alright, so now let's switch it up. You attack the E, and you attack the E. Ah. Ah. At least they're not going after the same person during that same round, so I'll give them credit for that much. Alright, and hopefully this should finish them off. That did not finish them off. What about the Still not... Wow. Okay, we obviously have to change things up a bit. What about now? Okay, thank you. Jeez. Yeah, we're definitely going to be healing up after this battle. There we go. Those two have faltered. More importantly, level up! And we got 52 yen out of that. More importantly, how are we doing health-wise? Cost 3 to use it. Yes, 1 for you, 1 for you. Alright, how are we doing stat-wise? Looks like... Yeah, Claire is technically the stronger character since he's a brawler. And Misaki is a scholar, so... More or less... Wait. Claire's a brawler, yet she's somehow more adept at magical attacks. And is more agile. The only thing Misaki is better at than Claire, if not tied for, is luck. What? And can Can I not read that sign? Guess not. Okay, there's only one enemy here, so this would be fairly easy to deal with. Just attack with E. 50 damage. 43 damage. Okay, at least since we leveled up, that does mean their attack powers went up, so that should make them that much easier to falter them. 26 yen gained! Wait, we can't leave until we find Eric and Leon. Let's turn back and see where else we can go. And I hope you're proud of yourself, Misaki. You led us right into a trap. And by trap, I mean just another random battle. And it wasn't enough to finish off the E. Good thing Claire dodged it. But yes, let's go ahead and finish you off. Brrr. And gain another 26 yen. So we have... Woof! 1,182 yen. So already we have roughly 12 bucks. Okay, let's not do the silly thing this time. Let's actually focus fire on one, because I'm pretty sure 2 good hits will finish them off, and if not, then one of them will attack it for the third while focusing on the other one. Okay, there we go. Much better this time around. And stop attacking Misaki! She's the healer! I mean, she can't do anything to heal for now. Granted, but she's still the healer. We can't have her falter. For 52 yen. Just kind of wish there was an option in order to adjust the sound volumes of sorts, so that way it doesn't sound too loud without being, you know, ear blasting. Also, our first appearance of Ooh. Could be worse, though. We could be learning an advanced character called Ya and go up against the Ouya. Then again, I think it would be even far weaker than these basic characters here. Especially with the list of games that it has to offer, which is not saying much. Where am I? You got captured by those Hiragana warriors. Luckily, we managed to find you. Blast. That's awkward. Are you okay? Are you injured? Granted, I'm a little bruised. Hurt my arm a bit. We'll take it slow. You hang back for now. Claire and I will take care of any foes we encounter. Alright. Oh, and thanks for rescuing me. No sweat. Now let's go. So yeah, we saved, quote-unquote, Leon, though, based on his approach for wanting to learn Japanese in order to pick up Japanese women. Yeah, he's Opie for now. So despite us saving Opie, he's still not in a party yet. Probably because we need to defeat the first boss, or at least progress far enough that they will join us afterwards. Let this finish off the E, or I should say. That's the E. So stop attacking Misaki! Attack him with the E! And that wasn't enough to finish him off. Okay, I hate the fact that Claire took damage, but at least someone else other than Misaki is taking damage, so I'll let it slide for now. And got 52 yen from that. But if we can't leave the outskirts of town, maybe... Aha! Here we go. What happened? You got your butt kicked. That's what happened. How embarrassing. Do you feel okay? Are you hurt? I'm a little hurt. Ugh! My leg is killing me. We'll take it slow. You hang back for now. Claire and I will take care of any foes that we encounter along the way. Alright. Thanks for coming to find me. I owe you one. Don't mention it. Let's go. Well, it looks like everyone's okay for now. Thank goodness. But there's still a few Hiragana warriors to clear out around here. We should probably head into the forest just to the north of here and check out what enemies are beyond. Alright, let's make our way north and defeat the enemies on the way back. Eric and Leon, you hang back and watch how we do it. Will do. Roger! And we will head north. But considering we're about to level up, it's probably a good idea to try and fight what we can until we level up, and then head back to the inn to heal up. So that way, number one, we restore our HP. More importantly, Misaki will get her MP back. And gain 26 there. And does Claire still not have... No, she does not have a support ability. But yeah, now it's time for another battle. Against the... Which is, of course, Weird Al's favorite Japanese vowel sound. Always the best one. No, Misaki, how could you not deal enough damage to it? At least Claire is taking the brunt of it. So we should be fine for now. But the question is, was it enough to level up? Nope. Still one battle shy from doing so. Let's see. Nope. Can't see anything from there. We can't rest back at the inn? What? Well, great. Now we're stuck in what we are doing until we beat this quest. Oh, well. Let's tackle this over in the top left first, foremost. There we go. Down goes the and now onto the E. I know, but I figured until we take massive damage from these enemies, probably don't go too crazy on them, which is why when I did use healing, I focused on Misaki for the time being. Although, I would love to get another support skill from Claire. Learned Bless and Reflect. And got 52 again. So, let's quickly check what we have here. Support skill. Weak healing spell. So, can only use it once, but it's there, so we'll learn that for later. And Reflect grants a small defense boost to all party members. Lasts for 3 turns. Oof. So yeah, Misaki is definitely going to be a huge help for us. Also, I should check status. It's basically the same thing, which again, I still have to question why that's a thing. Also, I should check options. Oh, that could help. That could help. So, I apologize. Music's going to get a bit loud again. And now, let's see if I can dumb it down a bit. Or... wait a minute. So I was going to say, sound effects are not really that bad. And did that even do anything? I don't think it did a damn thing. It's like the only thing it did change was the... oh. So it does work, but only in battle. If you're able to lower the sound effects outside of battle, why does the rest of the stuff not work during battle? I just don't get it.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Absolutely. I concur. Also, thank you for the points, Pan. Also, it's another ooh there. I already made the joke about the Ouya. I'm not going to emphasize it again. Mainly because it wouldn't be worth my time from there. Down goes that. That's the forest exit up ahead. Then we made it. There are much stronger Hiragana warriors outside the forest. Seems like we've taken care of the remaining Hiragana warriors around here. So what do we do now? I think we need to learn a bit more before we brave the dangers outside the forest. Let's pack and head back into town, regroup, and get ready for another study session. Great idea! I can't wait to learn even more! Would you like to save your progress? Yeah, let's do so. Do you have your notebook and pen ready? We are going to learn the second set of Hiragana characters. There's 5 new characters to learn in this session. So we will go through each character individually and teach you how to write and pronounce it. And at the end of this chapter, we'll have a little quiz. So do your best. So now, basically, we are learning the exact same thing as the vowel sounds, only this time we're adding a consonant sound to it. In this case, the k is added to it. So we have ka, ki, ku, ke, and ko as well. Anyway, notice how these are similar to our vowel sounds. You pronounce these syllables the same way, only with a hard k in front of it. I'll pronounce each one for you as we go on, so that way you'll get the general idea. These characters are very commonly used in Japanese. Since each character represents a syllable instead of a single letter, you can form full Japanese words quite quickly. Here are our first new character sets.
Ka.
This is ka, or ka. It's a consonant vowel. It's a consonant followed by a vowel, and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this ka. Let's practice writing it. And believe me, when I did initially take Japanese as a college course, it's one thing if we wrote the symbols, whether they be katakana, hiragana, or, yes, even in some cases, kanji. At the start of the year, he was a bit lenient, but towards the end, my Japanese instructor was very strict about stroke order, so be sure you keep that in mind.
Ka. Ka.
But yes, now that we've learned ka, let's continue on with the next one. This is ki, a consonant followed by a vowel that makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this one as ki.
Ki.
Let's practice writing it. And then once we are able to get to the katakana ones, you'll see that it's practically the same thing. But the one thing I've learned when it comes to katakana and hiragana is that hiragana seems to have more of a fluid movement, whereas katakana is kind of the same as hiragana, but the movement strokes feel far more strict, or they have like sudden stops at that point.
Ki. Ki.
But that was ki. So next up is ku. We pronounce this one as ku.
Ku.
Okay, k. Whatever. So basically, you would write ku as a less than symbol. We're attacking them with math at this point. It could be worse. It honestly could be worse. But with that said, let's move on to the next letter. This is ke, which we of course pronounce it as ke. Let's practice writing it. By the way, I just gotta love that pagoda hovering just above the branches of a sakura tree. Just absolutely love it. Yeah, the third stroke is longer than the first. Be sure you curve the third stroke as it finishes. But that was ke, so the last character for this lesson is ko. And of course, pronounce it as ko. And in this case, since we were talking about less than earlier, this one is pretty much the equal sign. What else can I say except we're attacking the Japanese characters with the power of math? But with that said, that's it. We finished this second set of hiragana characters. These 5 characters, ka, ki, ku, ke, and ko, are all quite commonly used, so be sure to memorize them. But now that we've covered the characters, there's an interesting tidbit that you should know. What would you think if I told you you could learn another 5 new characters within just a few minutes? And it's true, because while these show the hiragana sounds with the k sound, there's a way how you can add a few little strokes to it, and now the ke will be known as g afterwards. You'd say I was crazy, right? Well, I'll show you what I mean. Firstly, would you like to save your progress thus far? Nah, that's okay, let's move forward. There's this amazing feature on the hiragana writing system called dakuten, or tenten. Dakuten are little symbols that look like the ones in the above image. What are these little characters used for? Well, when you add them to another hiragana character, you can make an entirely new sound. Here's an example. Take ka and add the dakuten marks. What do you get? Ga, or ga. Wow! When you see hiragana, you already know with a dakuten symbol attached, you'll know that you need to pronounce it a little bit differently. Any hiragana that starts with a k will turn into a syllable starting with a g. The g sound is always pronounced as a hard g or g, so don't be tempted to pronounce it like a j. And this is important because there actually is another hiragana set that does have the j sound, so be sure you keep that in mind. But I'll go through our 5 new characters and show you what they become once you add the dakuten.
Ga.
So this is ga. You would write ka as normal, then add the 2 dakuten marks in position shown in the image above. Do you want me to pronounce it again?
Ga. Ga.
So that's ga. Practice writing it in your notebook now. This is gi, or gi. You obviously pronounce it as gi. You would write ki as normal, then add the 2 dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Gi. Gi. Gi.
Alright, practice writing it in your
Gu.
notebook now. And here we have gu, or gu. You pronounce this as gu. You would write ku as normal, then add your dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Gu. Gu. Gu.
Alright, practice writing it in your notebook now. And this is get, or get. You pronounce it as get. Write ke as normal, then add your dakuten marks in the position shown in the image up above.
Get. Get.
Practice writing it in your notebook now.
Go.
And finally, this is go, or go. You pronounce this as go, write ko as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
Go.
Practice writing in your notebook now. We have now finished this set. Many hiragana characters can have Dakuten marks attached to them, but not all of them, which is true because while we can add them to the ka to make ga, you can't add them to just standard vowel sounds. So that would be a good example of what you can't attach them to. But as we learn more characters, I'll teach you which ones can have the Dakutens added in. You've obtained Study Guide 2. Use this from the Items menu in order to quickly revise this lesson. Great lesson today. I hope you've all taken a bit of information from this. Sure did, Misaki. Thanks to you, I know way more hiragana than before. I really like those Dakuten marks. Who knew it'd be so easy to turn one sound into another? If we count all the hiragana we know, including the ones with the Dakuten, we know 15. That's 15 different Japanese characters. Thanks, Misaki. I'm so glad you're all enjoying the lesson. But now it's quiz time. Question 1. What is this character? Well, I did mention that ko was the equal sign, so it's ko. Correct. Well done. And what is this symbol? That would be ke. Correct. Well done. Question 3. What is this character? Aha! The first trip, we know that it is technically ki, but since it's got the Dakuten marks added in, that is now gi. Correct. Well done. What is the character known for the English sound ka? Well, it's definitely not because that was back in lesson 1. So, if it's ka, it'd be the first one. And question 5, what is the character used for the English sound ge? Well, the only one that has k in it is ka, the first one, and this one is go, so this would be ge. Correct, well done. Congratulations, you've completed the quiz. Let's take a break from our study for now, head into town and relax. I'd recommend visiting the weapons shop that opened up just recently. You might be able to purchase some new equipment for your next adventure. Once you finish exploring the town, come find me and we'll continue our study. So now we have entered the village, and hello again. What would you like to do? Revise lesson? We'll wait on continuing the next lessons for now. Especially since there's a sleeping Neko there. Which, of course, Neko means cat. And funny thought about, since we're on the topic of Neko, usually in the English language, you would hear cats meow by saying meow, but in Japanese, meow is pronounced nya, which is N-Y-A and another A. Sometimes you might replace the N with an M, so it'd be kind of like meow. But either way, that is how it's pronounced. Hello, I'm waiting for Misaki to teach me. Yeah, she's a busy person. She can't teach everyone, but we do what we can. My daughter keeps learning new words at school, but she doesn't apply herself long enough to learn the actual meaning. If I could relive my education, I'd make sure I learned all that I possibly could. No, but don't mind me. I'm just an old man. Old man. I'm only 39, but the ladies love my distinguished look. Yep. I forgot this was a thing in here. Oh, Constantine, if you're watching in chat, I think we found Steve. My name's Steve. Pleased to meet y'all. I mightn't be the wisest old dog in town, but I can teach y'all a few tricks. Actually, no, I cannot. I'm a dog. Carry on. Let's see, dig around and face him, search for something. 2 yen! Someone must have put this here on purpose. You feel kind of bad for taking it. But it didn't make me put it away, so what's the problem? Good job, Opie. Good job. Huh? I can't find the money I hid in the vase nearby. Where did it go? That was my entire life savings! 2 yen? Ugh. If that's your life savings, then you fell on hard times there, buddy. Because, as I said before, don't quote me on this because it's not exact, but let me give you an example. 100 yen nowadays is roughly the equivalent of $1 US. So that's basically 2 pennies that he lost. Very sad if his life savings is only 2 yen. Especially since, much like pennies, a single yen and its brother can't really afford much in this world nowadays. Not so much to do today. I'm still cleaning up the mess from that magician a few weeks ago. If you don't want to help me, then shoo! Aw, I can't expect that, dragon statue. Sad face. Howdy, what's the latest? And that's all. We're just gonna leave it at that. Anything in these little tents, the snowman?
I'm just a lonely snowman. Please leave me be. Oh, you're really going? Don't go. I don't know why I'm sounding like Eeyore. There's nothing else that can be done, Christopher.
Oh, let's actually move on here and see what we can do. I just love food. I adore it. I'm waiting for Miss Basaki to teach me about the Japanese cuisine. And we can go in here. This is the kitchen. Get out of here. Okay, but those folks can get in there too. Whatever. Hello, I speak good English. Yes? You would never guess that I was born in a non-English speaking country. Yes? I practice my English every day. Sometimes I practice twice. Okay. I love refreshing drinks. Miss Masaki said she will teach me about delicious Japanese beverages. Oh yeah, such as Pepsi Go and other Japanese-style Pepsis. Some people in this world will tell you that you can't do something or other. To those people, you all need to say thus: I can, and I will. Your words are not only as good as your actions. Do your best and succeed where others will say you will fail. It is with this success that you will obtain happiness. Okay, attain, but still. Next up, let's see the weapon shop so we can upgrade our equipment. Aw, can't talk to the cat. Well, that's depressing. Also, I'm curious. You probably can't get anything from here, but may as well check. Nope, nothing. Alright, let's just talk to this salesman. Welcome. Ever since dangerous Hiragana warriors started roaming the land, I've had to set up shop in this village selling weapons and armor for protection. If you see anything that you like, please let me know. Alright, so we have Ramune to help heal ourselves. It's a sweet and fizzy drink, especially popular with the children. Be sure to pop the marble in order to open it. An antidote, a remedy for poison. Use it before it's too late. Let's get at least 3 of those. Awaken, a remedy for sleep. Use it before it's too late. Same thing. 3 more of those. And now we can't get any of our weapons. No! Oh well. A potion that brings the unconscious party member back into the battle and restore 50% of their HP. Yeah, there's really nothing else we can get here. Yeah, nothing else we can get here, so we may as well leave. Be sure to equip any weapons and armor you buy, or they'll be useless. Be sure to go to the menu and press the escape key in order to select equip. But yeah, most importantly, let's be sure we rest at the local inn.
Hello, whippersnapper. How are your lessons with Misaki? I hope you are learning a lot.
Also, pizza. But isn't that Italian? No, don't know what you're talking about. It's a Japanese pizza.
Can't eat another bite.
But I can't go back home either. This pizza is all I have left in the world. I know what you're thinking, that you're gonna laugh your ass off. I've been in that position, man. Tough guy. Tough guy. I dropped the last slice! Yeah. We don't talk about that. We really don't talk about that. Let's just move on. Of course, gonna check every little nook and cranny, because you never know. There might be some goodies here that we can interact with. I'm clearly deluding myself, because that is so far not the case. But I can try, damn it! Okay, let's just talk to this guy.
Many moons have passed since these old bones stood on dry land. Am I a sailor, you ask? Arr. Nay, I am just a humble merchant from the swamp. Arr.
Okay.
Hello, dear. It's just 10 yen for one night. Would you like to stay?
Sure. At least it's cheap and affordable. Yeah, there's that. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do? Hey, don't leave town just yet. Take a look around and speak to me when you're ready to continue. Oh. Am I not able to engage in... No. Alright, fine. Fine, we'll continue with new lessons. How was your day in town? You must be ready to continue. You can now explore the world map and travel to our next destination. Head north out of town to view the world map. We want to visit Castor Marsh next. Leon and I are ready this time. We promise we won't let you down. Let's do this! Okay, so now it'll let me. So, there is a bunch of places we can go to. We have no need to visit this place right now. Let's head to our destination. Alright, it's the Alcott one. Oh, no, my bad. It's the Grim Tower! It's clearly the Grim Tower. No, it's not the Grim Tower. It's a Dorphin Town! We're going to Dorphin Town. No, we can't go to Dorphin Town. Let's go to the Sunnyvale Farm! It's no. Okay, let's stop playing around by the bush. It's a Castor Marsh. So this is Castor Marsh? I've lived in Snowleaf Village my whole life, but I've never even come to this place. Why would you need to? This place is super boring. Maybe it was boring in the past, but now it's full of dangerous Hiragana warriors. It's best that we stay alert. You read my mind, Claire. We'll clear out the Hiragana warriors as we go. By the way, if you're in a hurry, you can dash at any time by holding the shift key while moving. Try it out. Oh, and one more thing. If we're low on HP or someone's been knocked unconscious, be sure to return to the town and stay at the inn. It'll restore us back to full health. That's kind of the main reason why I went back to the inn. But now I should check out how the others are doing. Because now we've learned all the other stuff from our lessons there. Bless. No support, no support. So we also have a warrior and scholar by our side. So Eric is... I know he's level 2 and everything, but so far tied with magic attack and regular attack, but kind of a glass cannon compared to that. And Leon, on the other hand, just somewhat weaker than to Masaki. So yeah, I guess it's got its purpose there, but we're mainly here to grind for money so that way we can get better items. But yes, now it's time for us to face against our true mortal enemy, Ka. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Some might say Khan, but no, it's Ka. Oh man, it used Hiragana hit on us. How dare it do such a thing? It's a bit more, but it's still not going to clear out that much for us. Ooh. There's some stuff we can grab. Also, if I check the options, yeah, we're always on dash, so we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, let's grab the chest, but first, we have Ke and Ki to go after. Let's see. We'll have Claire and Misaki go after Ki, while you two go after Ke. Not to mention, it'll give us an opportunity to find out the speed of everyone, which so far looks like it's basically left to right at this point. Oh no, Leon took a hit. Oh no, Claire took a hit. Oh no! It turns out Leon is slightly faster. Huh, so now we have to be careful with how we proceed here. Let's just see. Make sure it's Ki. You stick with Ke. And you go for Ke, and you go for Ki. Worst case scenario, it hits him and does 0 damage. But no, we made it through it just fine. $82. Alright, so now we're starting to build up on the money. Granted, we'll need 2 to do that, but it's there. And we got our first item, a buckler. So let's see, who can use... Probably an accessory, so who has the weakest? Oh, it's fairly obvious who is what. So yeah, equip that buckler, so now you can actually take a hit that's worth a damn. That seemed like it was a fairly obvious choice there. Bah. It's time for another battle against Ka! Ka! By the power of Ka, I take you down! By the power of Ka, I take you down! Gut punch to Opie there. Give me the power! God, take it down! Okay, Let's see, what? Oh, 5 for that. Okay, so, yeah. In that case, let's have you heal for the time being. There we go. Never know when... Well, actually, we're just going to be spending our time around here grinding for money. So, yeah, we may as well just do all the healing while we can. I'll show you. Yeah, I think Sora and the others had it all wrong. It's not that you need to be the Keyblade Master, but rather you need to be the Key Master. So that way you can join up with the Gatekeeper and stop Gozer. And it's still not down. Interesting. For once, it took all 4 of them in order to finish off that Oh! 2 away! 2 away! Are you kidding me here? I can't believe it. You were so close! And yet you tripped at the finish line. And, attacking them with Coo because it's making a Coo noise at me. Goo goo gaga. I don't know where to go for that. Suck it up, Eric. And down goes the Coo. And now Eric and Leon have gained a level up. No special abilities from the looks of it. Damn. So now I'm curious. 21. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Now Eric is starting to look like he's a stronger character. Almost like he's a warrior class. And a Lancer is doing better than the... Whatever. Whatever. Let's just keep moving forward here. You can't stop the power of Claire and Misaki, though. Clearly, you can't stop their power. Okay, let's have you take care of Coo. You take care of Coo, and since you seem so smug about it, you take care of Ga. And you take care of Ga. Plus a thought did occur to me. It's kind of awkward. Also, yeah, don't think for a moment I didn't realize that we should start thinking about healing very shortly. Well aware of that. So, actually, since it's her turn, why don't you go ahead and cast Bless on yourself? For that matter, you cast Bless on yourself, and then you all finish them off with Coo. Much needed healing. Much needed healing. And of course a Hiragana hit. I don't think that would have killed off Claire, but it definitely would have put her in critical status. That much is for certain. Level up for Claire and Misaki. Let's see, 25, 22, 16. Okay, well at least now, her defense and magic defense are starting to make much more sense. Although, at least a magic defense. I'm still not quite sure about the physical aspect of Misaki, but take that for what you will, I suppose. Actually, let's see if there's stuff we can be able to exchange for better equipment. So let's see, what can we get? Still can't afford a damn thing. Not even a Bokuto. I mainly want to go for the more expensive items, such as the wakizashi, the boxing gloves, the spear, and the hatchet. And then as far as armor goes, just to make sure, Traveler's Cloak, and then well, I could get a buckler or two. But yeah, let's do that. One buckler. Of course, there's no equip function in order to fix that, so that sucks. Let's see, who has... So you already have the buckler, so no point in giving it to you, so you instead will have it. And still can't wait. Wait. I know how to do this. Back to fence post at a long, slender wooden pole fashioned from a fence post. Imagine we got rid of for Leon and from a fence post, and it was just a long and slender wooden pole fashioned. Yep, that's definitely Opie in a nutshell. A small axe for chopping firewood. Actually, let's check out the cloth shirt. Just a plain shirt. Bamboo sword. A simple bamboo sword used in practice for martial arts. And a leather vest offering a little bit of protection. A steel lid from a cooking pot. A small shield that can be strapped to the arm, allowing for use of weapons as normal. And leather gloves. Simple leather gloves with fingers. Alright, so who has... You have the weaker one, so you'll get that. And let's see. If I want the buckler, I would need 52 yen. So if I were to sell this, I can afford it. So yes, let's sell that and buy ourselves another buckler. Okay, so now we can equip that on Leon. Excuse me, Opie. And nothing of value will be lost there. So we still need to get one more buckler, and then afterwards, what kind of other equipment can we get? A wide brim hat, a large and shady hat, baseball cap, a simple cap. You can turn it backwards to look cool. Just like Ash Ketchum. But he's a douche, so don't be like him. It's got that traveler's cloak, a thick cloak that protects against harsh weather, a long padded coat for extra bit of protection. Yeah, a leather vest offering a little bit of protection. And what are the other stuff? A small axe. If you bury it, don't forget where the hatchet, because burying the hatchet, A hefty axe specifically designed to break through wood. Great for keeping your opponents at bay for the spear. Quarterstaff, a long wooden rod used for close-quarter combat. Perfect punching practice, the boxing gloves and iron knuckles. Heavy-duty spiked knuckles for enhanced punches. A short sword used by samurai as a second blade. A heavy wooden sword used for training. Bokuto. I would have thought it was a boken, but whatever. There goes for that. And I get the feeling, we are probably going to be doing lots and lots of grinding for the time being. So I apologize ahead of time if that is the case. So we might as well put this to good use and get some music playing. So with that said, let me go ahead and get some music going. But of course, in order to do so, that means actually getting the music set up. So give me a brief moment. Alright. So now that is all set and good to go. Oof, major chunkiness. There we go. Alright, let us continue onward with our grindage adventure. How appropriate that this is the kind of music that we get for a fight of this sort, because it only sounds so fitting. Now, if only we had a fast forward button, then we could probably go through this a bit faster. If only that were possible. Who knows, if we're lucky, maybe that'll be an option we unlock later on in the game. Let's go ahead and attack him with Ko. Yeah! Now, we could use some much-needed healing. Go for that, and... yeah, let's do it for Eric. Although, I probably... looking back on this, I probably should have thought about calculating in my head what would be necessary for getting everything. Because I am one of those weird people during RPGs who likes to grind out for money until they got the best equipment, and then move forward from there. Don't ask me why, I am just that weird of a person. Also, I do find it quite hilarious going back into this game and hearing the successful chime. It clashes with me a bit, if only because that's the same sound effect for my follow alerts. So we'll see how that goes. Also, speaking of follows, if you like what you see in these streams and want to check out more of them, be sure to click that follow button. I am trying to get into getting back into the Mega Man series, and would absolutely love to do that at some point. So be sure to leave a follow if you want to check out more of these streams. Bam. Oh. Attack him with the goo! Not to finish him off, but maybe this will finish him off with the guy. We got him with the guy! So now all that's left is giving at least one more decent attack with the goo. And that's damage done there. Here's the good news is, worst case scenario, if one of my characters should falter, we can easily leave this area and head back into town to heal up from there. Wait. We want to go for that one. Also, I just realized Eric is about to attack the wrong person. And so... No, Leon and Masaki are fine, but Eric's attacking the wrong person. God damn it. He was supposed to attack with the cat. Well, if that's the case, you all may as well just focus fire on that one. So I get the feeling that is easily going to finish off the cat, and the rest will attack Key. Yeah, we successfully won the battle, no thanks to Eric and his incompetence. And still no abilities for either of them. Really? Yeesh. Then what's the point of giving me an MP gauge for either of them if they don't have abilities? These things, I have to question them sometimes. I just have to question them sometimes. I don't know what to tell you otherwise. Here we have Ga. Hey, Stinko Man, everyone says that you're the Ga, but I want to be the Ga too! No way. You're just a kid. Maybe when you're old. So more money from that. Let's see. I think once we start to approach close to the 40s or 30s, 20s absolute least of health, that's when we'll consider heading back to rest up at an inn. So I didn't get to see how much the ramenes cost, but it's quite obvious. They are clearly going to be far more expensive compared to just resting in an inn. Coco. Okay. For once, you're going to be attacking the right Hiragana character with the right association. Also, Leon is able to move faster. Doesn't stop him from taking damage, however. Sad to say, it doesn't stop him from taking damage. Okay, still level 4. And very few steps taken, and already into the battle. But you know what? Considering I need to grind out for money, I am not mad. I will take what we can. So we should have 2 Gas and 2 Goos. So far, that seems to be the case. Hey! Hiragana hit. Oh no!
I have to stay awake.
Oh, that took care of them. And next up, nothing but 82 yen gained from that. And now we have even more battles against Go and Ga. Make sure to go. Okay. And Ga. takes 51 damage. Engo takes 43 damage, and it didn't finish him off. Damn it. Okay, at this point, I think Misaki needs to trade places with Leon, since I'm pretty sure Leon is able to do much more damage compared to Misaki. Let's take care of that. There we go.
You come across something strange in the last day?
And not yet. Next battle, though. Come next battle, they shall be strong enough to deliver another good blow into the leveling up system. So now we got Gi and Ge. So let's try this thing. See how that goes by as far as damaging the opponents go. Hey, nice dodge there. Oh yeah, I am quite happy with that decision. So that's how it will go. And speed up and antidote.
You've been dreaming again.
So we have 82 yen gained from that. So let's see. Grant a small speed boost to all party members. Lasts for 3 turns, and of course antidote. A spell to cure antidote. Let's see. Health-wise, yeah, we're fine. Of course, now I'm pretty sure Misaki is able to deal enough damage that she can probably be able to match with the others. Not that it changes anything, because they're still going to attack the same way. So, 2 coups and 2 gas. Yep. Sounds about right to me. Oh, yeah. Bah! Took a gut punch there. How dare they do such a thing? So yeah, I can easily get another buckler. But of course, there still lies the trouble of getting all the extra armor. And that's not even including the weapons, which already is going to take a while. So yes, this one is goo. So all of you will attack like so. And already, both Leon and Eric are close to leveling up. So now we have Gi and Gi here. So let's see. Gi, okay. Just making sure of that. You two will be Ki, and you be Gi, who will team up with Claire. I think the good news is, if Eric gets fast enough during the next level up, they should be able to finish him off without taking any more damage. Of course, it'd be one more battle before the level up process can begin. Not a problem. We're still doing alright so far. Let's see. This is Ke and Ki. Ke and Ki. Then again, it's also getting to the point where even if Leon and Eric do eventually become strong enough, or quick enough, they could always easily become so powerful, they could easily take any one of these characters down with one successful hit. Still no special abilities. Are you kidding me? What's the point of an MP gauge for either of them if I can't even use it? I am all sorts of angry at this point. I am sorry, but I am. So, 19, 16. So yeah, Eric is still slow as molasses compared to everyone else. So it would not surprise me if he hits like a truck, or rather, he hits like a tank and moves just as fast as one. We have Ke and Go. So in that case, you both go for that one, while you two continue with the Ke. Because now I'm curious how strong both Eric and Leon are. Pretty seizable damage, and now Eric is just fast enough that he can be able to outspeed these Hiragana warriors.
Facilities in the world. All reactors are designed, built, and operated with.
But of course, if the Hiragana warriors are able to miss attacking us, there is nothing that says that we can't miss them. It is still entirely possible we could potentially miss them. And if that's the case, I will be all sorts of upset. So let's see. Ki and Gi. Gi. Ki. Holy! I did not even notice that Eric is now dealing roughly 100 for that. So yeah, he could probably one-shot these enemies, provided he was fast enough. But yeah, he could definitely do it. So now it is strictly Ki at this point. Hoo-yah! Hacha! And down it goes.
If you're concerned about people dying because of the energy that you're producing, nuclear power strikes me as, in the moment, the safest form of energy there is.
So, of course, there's still lots and lots of yen grinding that we have to make here. But that's okay. That is exactly why we are in this situation right now. So we should see 2 Kus and 2 Gas, which we do. Who knows? Maybe if we're lucky, this is one time we won't need to worry about heading back into an inn when it's absolutely necessary. I say lucky time. For all we know, we could still greatly suffer from all this.
Remember Fessenheim.
Let's see. We have Ga. And go. Ga. Ga, go, go, ga! Or ga, go, ga, go. Depending on the turn order. Who knows? Who cares at this point? All that matters is that we are getting more and more money. Which I'll see if there's at least another accessory I can get as well. So I know we can definitely get the buckler. Or sell that off. And of course, the only other thing we could buy are the weaker stuff, and I would like to get some wide brim hats. And since we don't have any other hats, that would mean 4,480. Yeah, 4,480 yen in order to get 4 wide brim hats. And then afterwards, Jesus Christ, I don't even want to think about how much it's going to cost to get those traveler cloaks. And then, of course, there's the other stuff as well. So you know what, folks? I'm going to do myself a little math problem here. Which means I am going to bust out the calculator. Unless... no. Okay, so let's do a little math, shall we? By math, I mean I am actually going as far as doing a window capture to get the calculator here. Let's see. So first off, we are going to... It's just a calculator. There we go. We'll put that to the side here. Just make it that big, so that way y'all can see it. So first off, let's look at the weapons that we need. Where is... There's the calculator. So I'm going to drag you over here. So let's see. 2820. 1, 2, 3, 4. Times 4. And then before we do so, let's see what else we need. 2480 times 4. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. 2480 plus 2482. 3. 4, and then we also need the wide brim hats, so plus 4480. We're looking at a grand total of 25,680 yen. But the good news is we already have 940, so that greatly reduces it down to needing roughly 24,740 more yen. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, we might be in trouble if that's the case. Also, I just realized something. I'm gonna go back to Hiragana battle. Okay, so it is showing that my mouse cursor is there. Ordinarily, I would not want to show off the mouse cursor, but in the case of showing off how to make the hiragana symbols, I'm willing to make an exception for that one. So yeah, it's a good thing I got this music playing, because we are definitely going to be grinding for quite a while, folks. Also, before anything else, let's just make sure everyone has a button. Yes. And now it is time for the long-ass grinding session. Indeed. Also, how's it going, Shadow Derpy? We are... Oh, I've been back attacked. I've been back attacked, oh no! We've got to attack them by saying the right letters sounding. So in this case, we should attack with an all-out assault on Ku! You know, it's a shame Zaichin isn't here, let alone Jeff. If either of them were here, I know they could be able to spam Japanese characters into chat. And then I could even test them at some point, what I should be attacking for which. And can you just imagine trying to learn or teaching them Japanese so they could in turn help me in these battles? Almost to another level up. I think if we encounter one more group of 2 of them, then we can be able to get the level up for both Claire and Masaki. Yeah, we just might be able to pull that off. Ooh, and Ko. Yep. So, literally, nothing has changed. It's just the same fights for the same enemies, dealing the same amount of damage, so they can get their asses kicked in the same exact way. Level up. No special abilities for Claire and Masaki. Though, to be fair, they did learn Speed Up, which I'm pretty sure that's not the name of the spell, and Antidote. So I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. It's like, they don't need to learn any more abilities. They already learned what they have. Claire's party got the upper hand. Alright, so we got the preemptive strike. Sweet. Let's see. Ki for you, and we need Ki, so Ki for you. Ki for you. Ki. Oh, and Ki. There we go. All attacking the right characters in the right way. Holy crap! Enough to one-shot him. Not enough to one-shot him. Pretty close, though, I'd imagine. And 80 damage for that. So now, what else do we have here? Get and Ko. So in that case, you attack Ko, you attack Get, you attack Ko, and you attack Get. One-shotted! So actually, it's a good thing that Eric is the one attacking with Ko, because that means Misaki and Leon can finish off the Ge. Just wish I was not gaining this amount of money in so little terms. It's almost like replaying of Final Fantasy IV for the Nintendo DS all over again. Which, for those of you who don't know, I'm not saying that Final Fantasy IV for the DS is a bad game. Far from it. I just greatly wish that it made it that much easier to get items, let alone money, in that game. Because, my god, if an enemy does drop an item in the original Final Fantasy, yeah, it's more likely because it's counting for every item. In the DS and Steam version, it takes one item drop from all the enemies, and it chooses at random which item you get. That alone is BS. And then, of course, there's level or money grinding in there. It gets to a point where you could almost go past the leveling requirements you would need according to the strategy guide, because you've been grinding for money for so long. Yeah, it's that bad. But enough of that. Let's keep attacking them with the symbols. And level up for those two. Did they learn a damn ability yet? Of course not. Of course not! Why would I think otherwise? Aizen, at this point, they started at level 2. It's already been 4 levels. If they haven't learned an ability by now, they probably won't ever. Now watch, it's the next level where they'll finally learn an ability. It's like, well, great! Just find another way how to make me keep my mouth shut. And then, you... attack Ke and attack Ka. Go, my minion! Alright, I should actually... see, the thing is, I do want to keep streaming. I really do. If this is all the rest of the stream is going to be, I don't think it's fair for that to be the case. Because I know I want to show off the process of having to level and money grind for everything. If it's going to take the entirety of the stream, I don't think that's fair for the rest of you watching this. Because I can only make level and or money grinding so entertaining before it gets very old, very fast. But now, let me see what these announcements were. I could probably take a guess on what one of the announcements were, but I need to find out what the other ones are as well. So I'll wait until I get into another battle and then see what happens from there. Let's see, we got... no, wrong one. Go, and then get, go, and get. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so I already got a good idea of one person who is streaming right now, but I gotta see who else is here as well. I think I saw some line graphics that weren't supposed to be there. What? But yes, we have a new opponent, and by new opponent, I mean something that's out of the ordinary. Just move on. We're from. Oh, those are holes in the wall. Okay, I guess it makes sense. You're going in between the trees, but if you can go in between the trees on the side, but not vertically speaking, I'm sorry, something's wrong there. Let's see. Ku, Ki. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together, ookie. Shut the fuck up, Aizen. Da 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 da. Bap bap. Okay, seriously. Again, I can only make this so entertaining before it starts to get grating after a while. I'm sorry, I couldn't find a way how to entertain you people any further than necessary. I'm sorry. Let us see what we got going on from here. And now we got Ka and Ke. So Ka and Ke. Ka and Ke. So now it's just a matter of speeding our way through all this nonsensical BS of sorts. BS. Not seeing anything of sorts from there. Ah, I think I know who's the other person there. Okay, so I know the two who are streaming right now, at least according to my Discord announcements. Let me see if I can quickly go through the rest of these, just so I don't need to deal with them later on. Ugh. Just speed my way through all these. Good news is, it's not necessarily taking me that long to finish skimming through the rest of my Discord messages. So it shouldn't be that painful. It's still painful regardless, mind you. I wouldn't dare say otherwise, but not as long as I thought. So now we have Ki and Ku. There we go. Now, just speeding our way through these dialogues here. How much do we have now? 2,000. So, not even a fifth of the way there. But we're making progress, baby. Woo! Yeah, I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Let's just go ahead and save. At least attempt to save ourselves some dignity here. Keyword being attempt. I make no promises. Of course, we'll leave town. And then head back to the marsh. Of course, we'll save our game. And, yeah. That. And probably just the right time because, yeah, sounds like the music is starting to fade away from here. Alright, so with that said, I apologize for this being a short stream, but again, if all I really have to do is just level grinding and money grinding at this point, it's not worth streaming at that point. You would all be bored to tears. I'm the one playing it, and even I'm bored to tears, so that's definitely saying a lot. But with that said, folks, thank you all for watching, and special thanks to Bo for the $3 donation. With that said, let me see who I can redirect y'all to. I know of a couple people I can give shout-outs to. Yeah, 3 shout-outs, and since there's not that many viewers, I'll just host. But first things first, let's give a quick shout-out to... Oh, shit, I already forgot who it was. Alright, I remember now. Shout-out to Masayanella, who is playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's a fun game, but I kind of grew out of it. It's one of those games where you have to keep playing it constantly because if you take a break for a while and come back, you always get dissed every once in a while because of that. So, yeah, there's that. I'll also give a shout out to Psychedelic Eyeball, who is currently playing the Pixel Remastered version of Final Fantasy V, which I would have thought he would have saved that for next year for the 5-Job Fiesta, but I guess he really wants to show off the Pixel Remastered version ASAP. And speaking of Final Fantasy, I will also give a shout out to Pan Anning, who is currently continuing the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. So, if you like either one of those people, be sure to check them out. As for me, I am going to go ahead and host Volgatha, who is currently playing some Pokemon Shield. So, I think that's the most recent of the Pokemon games. If you're a Pokemon fan, be sure to check them out. Otherwise, there's always the 3 other people whom I just mentioned. But until then, folks, I hope you enjoy that. And I'm trying to remember what I have for the rest of the week. Let's see. According to this. Ah, yes. Next time, I will be doing a Super Metroid Zelda 3 randomizer. Although this stream ended quickly. Maybe I'll do a quick either Zelda 3 or Super Metroid randomizer next time. Who knows? And I'll do that during tomorrow. But until then, folks, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Take care, and we shall see you all later, everyone. Or, I think the appropriate way to say this would be, well, see you later, which, of course, in Japanese would be, Jamata!